And good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Norristown's 4th of July Celebration Day Parade. We're here, NASD TV, on Main Street in Norristown, and you can see we have two police officers on motorcycles and another police vehicle flashing its lights, letting us know that the parade is on its way, and they're going to be clearing this route down Main Street. Joining me today as my co-host is the incredibly talented master of words, Craig Lacey. Craig, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, honestly. Blessed to see a day like this. Weather, though, wasn't prepared for it. I think I dressed inappropriately, but not inappropriately, just overdressed. It's a little hot out here. You know what? Not even a little. Super hot. But besides that, feeling fantastic.
So you're going to get to see both Craig and I in our sweaty best as we perform some interviews later on. But today we have a list of people who will be marching down Main Street. And as they come here to the center, we'll be getting to see some performances. Super exciting stuff here in Norristown. This event is sponsored by the Norristown Chamber of Commerce. And it's also coordinated by the Municipal Council here in Norristown. It's a very exciting new parade route this year, which we'll talk about just briefly, starting up at Hamilton and Marshall Street and going down Chain on Astor, then going down Erie to Arch. And we're going to be seeing them as a turnoff of Arch onto Main Street and head up in front of Five Saints Distillery to do performances. And we'll be talking a little bit about all the people who are coming. Craig, how do you feel about the 4th of July? Like, what's your experience of this holiday?
Family, having fun, cookouts, and stuff like that. Honestly, this is, I don't know if you're going to believe me, but it's my first parade of 4th of July that I've ever been to.
Well, then it'll all be full of wonder for you as we do this. I can remember back to being a child in Norristown far longer ago than you want to know, probably 3 of your lifetimes ago, and really enjoying the fact the parade would come through town. We get to sit on the street. The same thing with the homecoming parade we used to have, where we would head from Eisenhower down to Roosevelt Field. Super fun. I'm hoping that we can see some of that return. But right now it looks like, as we hear the sounds of the police cars and this one police car blocking our view, that we have the beginning of the parade. So Cheyenne, our camera person, Cheyenne Giddings, is over on camera, and she's going to be zooming in and getting us the parade folks as they start to march down the street. We'll try and capture this as best we can for you. And we also have Kamira McFadden running camera on location. You may actually see him in a shot in his green shirt. So get ready for an exciting 4th of July adventure here in downtown Norristown.
Most definitely. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Shout out to everybody in the community that's coming out to support. Great people, great people. It's going to be an action-packed day, y'all. Action-packed. No time for boredom or dullness.
So Norristown celebrating exciting 4th of July here in 2018. We are just about to see the parade move its way down Main Street. We appreciate all the support from the Norristown police force. These guys really make a difference in our town, and they also keep really conscientious about making sure the streets are safe, and they help us patrol these events. So we want to say a big thank you to the Norristown police. If you're coming down the Main Street, make sure you stop at Five Saints Distillery or TimShel Coffee. Coffee for your caffeine hit, and Five Saints Distillery for a drink at some point if you're of age to do that. And looks like we have coming down the street first to start our parade, American Legion Post 39. Craig, what are you looking forward to here in the parade?
Honestly, I'm just looking forward to all the happy vibes and everybody that's going to come out and support. Because like I said, it's my first parade that I've ever been to or ever attended. So I'm really looking forward to just seeing the performances, seeing familiar faces that I know in the community and whatnot. And having such a great time. Most definitely. You hear the sirens. I hope y'all can still hear me even though y'all hear the sirens.
So the American Legion 39 is located up on Marshall Street in Norristown, and they have hall rentals as well as tons of fun stuff there. But they are, in fact, sort of a veterans group, and they're veterans of foreign wars, and they're taking a walk down here. So we'll say hello to them as they pass. We're going to take some time during this parade to visit with some of the people who are participating, as well as taking a walk around and saying hello to all of the information and vendor tents around. So here we have first American Legion Post 39, veterans of foreign wars. Norristown wants to celebrate and thank those veterans we have here in our town for their amazing support of our country and the risks they've taken along the way. Second up here on the list is the Norristown Chamber of Commerce, but it looks like we still have more members of the American Legion walking down the street.
And boy, don't they look happy, enjoying themselves, walking out here, having fun, smiles on their faces, waving back, and I'm waving at them. If you can hear the cheers, then you got the greatest time ever. Woo! Man, it looks like a lot of people came out to support today. Very, very, very beautiful. Let me see.
So that's the George Althouse Post number 39 right there, walking past us right now. Super excited to have them as part of our day.
Hello, I'm Craig Lacey, and I'm right here asking one of the interviewees how their day is going. How's your 4th of July going?
Oh, man, I'm blessed to see another 4th of July. It's a great day to be here in Norristown with the parade going like it is. Glad to see the parade come back.
Awesome, awesome. So what do you think 4th of July is about to you?
Well, me being ex-military, it's about a big thing, you know what I'm saying? It's about the Independence Day, the independence of the United States of America. I mean, listen, we went and fought wars, me being ex-military, so we can do this, so we can have a good time like this, so our country can be free.
Awesome, awesome, and thank you for your service. I appreciate it.
And next up we have our members of the Chamber of Commerce who are coming down. Norristown's Chamber of Commerce, which is quite young, is doing tremendous work supporting events like this down in town.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. I'm Craig Lacey, and I'm asking these two young ladies about a question of Norristown of Commerce. How you guys doing today?
I'm good, fine. Hi, I'm good.
So explain to me what Norristown Chamber of Commerce is.
Norristown Chamber of Commerce is a organization, a nonprofit of businesses, organizations, and the community leaders here. And we're actually getting together to make Norristown more vibrant, more exciting, bringing businesses, bringing people, residents, and you all out here to see what Norristown has in store.
That is beautiful. That is beautiful. You know, a lot of people don't really want to help. They just want to get away. So I'm happy to see somebody's actually trying to help their community and embrace it, you know?
That's great. I'm the owner of the Willow School, and I've been here 6 years, and I realized there was not a core base of people who, as you said, doing positive things for Norristown collectively. So this is an opportunity for us all to collectively do things together from all organizations, all parts of life, and everyone can be here and enjoy. So to make this event possible, though, is Teneé King, who's our event coordinator for the Chamber, and my vice president, who's over there, we'll get him in a minute, who's Chris Paolo, that actually made the parade. So I had 2 co-captains. She's managing overall mostly as me, but she managed the block party, and Chris is managing that wonderful parade that we just had.
Wow, God bless all 3 of you guys then. All right, so let me ask you a couple questions. What is the Willow School?
The Willow School is actually an early childhood education center. We're located at 401 DeKalb Street, above Horizon Theater, and we service children between the ages of 3 months to before and after school to 6th grade. And we have academic programming as well as child care for those who are working.
Got you. And of course, I got to ask them these questions. What does 4th of July mean to you?
Wow, that's a loaded question. 4th of July is really about independence, freedom, and really about this country finally coming together and healing and doing positive things so the world can see that the United States of America is the best place to be.
Absolutely. I'll second what Kym said. It's just all about liberty, freedom, fun, family, independence, being inclusive and just being happy to celebrate the day with families and friends and understanding, the land that we were built on. We're not far from Philly, so, that's America's birthplace. And we're just here. We want everybody in Norristown to enjoy and understand that Norristown is thriving. Norristown has businesses and vendors and, an amazing community that definitely needs to show out and be seen.
Most definitely. I agree. And what are you guys' plans for 4th of July?
After this, to get in a pool or something really cool. But I wanted to thank all of the volunteers, because this is not possible without the community coming together, the volunteers, the firefighters, the police department, public works, the council, municipality. Everybody has come together in the Norristown Area School District. You all are out here. You could be doing something else and you're here. So we just really thank everybody for making this work. It was a collective effort. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Again, all I can say is I second Kym. Just thank you, everyone, to the Norristown community, the Municipality of Norristown, and all of our great volunteers and ambassadors for the 4th of July celebration in Norristown.
Got you. So if anybody's interested in getting more information about either of the 2, where can they contact you at?
The best place for the Norristown Chamber of Commerce is to go to our website, which is the norristownChamber.org. And also, if you want to get in touch with the Willow School, it's the willowschoolpa.com.
The event partners for the day include the municipality, the Elmwood Park Zoo, and the Chamber of Commerce. And now we see the Norristown Municipal Council coming up next. These members of council offering their support for Norristown. Really exciting stuff. We're going to try and grab some folks along the way.
I'm Cheyenne here with Derek Perry, and he is?
I'm a councilman, vice president of Council of Norristown.
And what made you take this job in Norristown?
I think that we should give back to our community, and one thing that I want to see is a better future for our kids. So change is here and change is coming.
And how are you feeling about this event on the 4th of July?
I'm glad we changed the route of the 4th of July parade. It's a great thing for Norristown. We're going to keep it moving.
Thank you.
Who do we have next, Craig?
After that, we have the Norristown German Brass Band. And then the Montgomery County Commissioners.
Next up, we have our county commissioners, Arkush and Lawrence. That's Valerie Arkush and Kevin Lawrence. The county commissioners walking up, sort of celebrating this day with us.
Great music. People having a great time.
It's John Doyle here. We're interviewing some more. We're talking with folks from Municipal Council about today's event. How do you think today went?
I think it went very well. Much kudos to the Norristown Chamber of Commerce. They did a wonderful job organizing everything, getting everybody together, and left out on time. It's a wonderful parade, wonderful day.
And so what are your hopes for Norristown, especially as these kind of events start to take place?
I'd love people to bring more awareness to Norristown, all the great things that are going on, the new businesses that are opening up, the economic development that is starting, and of course the Lafayette Street extension, which is going to give us a a lot more connectivity to the rest of the region.
Yeah, I'm sure some people are frustrated over the driving patterns right now, but that's going to be gone eventually, and then it'll be fantastic for people to be able to get here into Norristown to see the theater we have and to patronize these restaurants. What are you most excited about on the 4th of July? Like what floats your boat for the 4th?
Wonderful community spirit. The opportunity for everybody to get together. It's a real celebration, real happy birthday to the United States.
Thanks so much for your time.
And what I see coming next are people dressed up as ketchup, mustard, and hot dogs? Or is that bacon? The world may never know. Wow. And what we have coming next is that who is this?
That's Greg. That's Honorable Greg Scott.
Honorable Greg Scott coming up.
So this crazy hot dog lunch thing appears to be part of the Honorable Francis Lawrence Jr. That's Kathy Lawrence there in the front walking down. And let's see who these guys are.
Hello, guys. I'm Craig Lacey, and I'm here with guys dressed as lunch. How are you guys 4th of July's going?
Fantastic. Like you said, we are men dressed as lunch, a group of West Enders who love our town. Never missed a parade. We were the heart and soul last year. We're happy to see it blossom into this beautiful celebration that it is this year.
So, what do you think 4th of July is about to you?
Small town, freedom, Americana, Norristown, everything Norristown embodies. We've got bacon, we got a hot dog, we got a taco. That's your mustard and your ketchup to top. Doesn't get more American than that.
Definitely right about that. And how will you be spending your 4th of July?
Celebrating all things freedom, probably eating myself, a few hot dogs, one too many, some beers. What about you guys?
Everything you just said sounds perfect. Sounds good to me. Go Birds.
Go Birds. All right, guys. I just talked with guys dressed as lunch.
Craig, would you just announce the next group for us? I don't know who these are. Miss
Bucks County, Miss Liberty County, and Miss Liberty Bell. Hello, beautiful woman. Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Isn't it such a great day? And what we have coming next is the one and the only Norristown cheerleaders. How you doing? How you doing? So, look like a cheerleader's gonna put on a little performance for us. Got you, got you. And it looks like after the cheerleaders, we have the football team, I believe. All right, well, it looks like they're about to put on a little performance, so let's watch.
That was the Norristown cheerleaders, amazing group of cheerleaders performing here. And now we have the Norristown High School Drumline coming up. They're going to do a performance for us. We have Thaddeus PA right there in the front leading this group of amazing drummers. You can step back a little bit. I hope they will. Pretty loud. We're going to hear how the sound's going for us. And that is our spectacular Norristown Drumline. An amazing group of people led by Thaddeus P.A., just a spectacular guy. Lots of great kids. Charlton Moore Sweet playing there too. We'll try and get a talk with them in just a little bit. Next up, we have the Norristown Area High School football team.
Hello, guys. I'm Craig Lacey here with Daddies from PA, a good friend of mine ever since like middle school. He was out here in the parade in the Drumline. So how are you doing this 4th of July?
Man, I'm great. Happy to be here, back in my community, just having fun.
Most definitely. What is 4th of July all about to you?
Independence, celebrating freedom, but understanding we have a long way to go as well. So, just celebrating with family, honestly.
Got you. So, what are you doing this 4th of July?
Obviously, I was in the parade. Probably going to go to my uncle's house, cook out, have fun with them. So,
most definitely. That's the greatest way to do it. All right, Thaddeus, thank you, and God bless. Have a great day. Happy 4th.
You can see right there in front of our football team as they're moving up. We're going to talk about them in just a second. And this is the Norristown Area football team up in front of the line. You can actually see our soon-to-be superintendent, Christopher Dormer. In addition, if you take a good look, you can see Joe Milligan, our new coach. We have high hopes for this team this year. In addition, there's Rara Lusain, the amazing coordinator for the team. This is an amazing group of young men, and we really are excited about the possibilities for the future here in town. One of the things that's really exciting about making these kind of connections is Hey, it's John Doyle here. We're still down at the 4th of July parade. We have Joe Milligan and Kurt Wilson here to my right. We're talking about the Norristown football team that we saw march through just a little while back. Joe, tell me about some of your hopes for this upcoming season as you take over coaching.
One is to make sure we install a new tradition, new program. Like I said, my motto is kind of Norristown 2.0. We kind of changed the motto, changed the whole atmosphere up there, and make them set their own tradition like we used to have at Roosevelt. And, of course, to have a winning, record-winning season. So, and, of course, with that comes hopefully the playoffs and stuff. But right now we're going to take it one game at a time, get these young men understand I'm trying to make them to be men and get them ready for the real world. What the next step is outside of football, after football, and they understand what life is about.
So why is it important for you to participate in a parade like this down in town?
Because one thing is they come out here, the community comes out and support us on the field. It's one thing to come out here and support them in these type of times. Plus it allows the kids to see value, see them, and allows, the community to see who they're cheering for with the helmets off.
Who are all these folks standing with us? Can you introduce everybody?
Yes. This here is my oldest. This is RJ Milligan. Here's my youngest. This is Jordan Milligan. And this is Coach Lusain's son, Rashad Lusain.
And Coach Lusain ran that spectacular chant there in the parade. That's great. What a guy he is.
Yes. Full energy.
We have Norristown basketball coming, Town Hoops right behind us, and another amazing group of young men. Had a great season this year, planning to do even better as the future comes, and now we have some fire truck folks coming through. Craig, you talked to some folks in the back. What did they have to say?
They were just talking about how awesome it is that they have at this parade. I talked to guys dressed as lunch. I talked to Gregory Scott, and I talked to American Legion Post 39, and they're all just happy to see how engaged the community is. And also, football and basketball, man. I grew up with half of them kids that are on the team, and I'm just happy to see how much they've grown up and developed and stayed true to themselves.
Let me talk over here. Mr. Wilson, can you tell me a little bit about your hopes for this season with your new coach and getting ready to play?
Well, I expect big things. We've been training hard for this off season, and all that training should be leading to to big things.
I'm just proud of them, and yeah. Hopefully, I'll be able to see a lot more. And I'm literally sweating my life away right now.
And as long as you can still hear us over the noise of the fire trucks, we just saw the sheriff's Kilkenny pass, and now we have fire engine 27-2. These folks are late additions to our parade route, so we're just going to let them pass. I want to mention that earlier we saw some folks we'll try and give you some info on, so hang tight. Here's our fire department. Earlier in the day, we saw Miss Liberty Bell, the outstanding Teen 2018, Vanette Johnson, and she's an upcoming junior at Kensington Creative and Performing Arts School. And now we're going to be seeing the Ballet Folclorico Yarazzetti by Alfredo Navarro. This is an amazing group of folks. I think they're going to perform right here, or they may just be walking through.
Going to perform.
Or not. Or I don't think they got the memo that if you perform there.
They gonna perform up here.
Hey, we're here with Ballet Folclorico Yarazzetti, talking to them a little bit about their performance today and about their group. Can you tell me a little bit about who you guys are?
Yeah, the name of the group is Ballet Folclorico Yarazzetti. They located in Norristown, and then this group started in 2008. And well, if you have kids, if they like dance, folklore, traditional Mexican music, they can contact us by the.
So how can people contact you then?
Social media, by Facebook, Twitter. Instagram, yeah, and then well, they can find us on YouTube, and they teach 5 days a week. They have a little school in Norristown.
That's great. So we'll put the information about contact underneath us on the screen so people will be able to see it as well as hear it. How do you feel about participating in the parade today?
We are so happy to participate. Is this the first year? This is the first time, and then hopefully we're gonna be here next year. So the kids having fun. It is a very beautiful community celebration for July 4th. So we're so happy about that.
We're really excited to have you representing the Latino community here in Norristown. It's such a growing community. And it's so important, and it was great to watch the crowd out there so responsive to music that isn't part of their culture. So does Ballet Folclorico Yarazzetti, are you trying to share culture as well as teach kids?
Yeah, well, we try to integrate to any kind of cultural music, friends here in Norristown. So we part of the community, so we feel like a welcome. And then any other ethnic background, we feel like it's nice to get together, especially in a day like this.
That's great. Thank you so much for your time, and we hope to see you next year. Whoa, hey, that's pretty exciting. We just lost some of our information about today. I sure do. Thank you so much. We want to say that next up here, we have a series of groups coming through. So we have folks from the George Washington Carver Community Center and folks from Norristown's Lady Flag Football, a tremendous group. They are great, tons of fun to spend time with. You can head down to Carver. The pool is open. Join the summer fun at the Carver Community Center in downtown Norristown. And next up is the Norristown NAACP. John Milligan is there walking through. Young man on the left is named Chris. I do not know his last name, unfortunately. Tremendous folks making a real difference in Norristown. Iron Age Theater, the theater company I work with, sponsored a Juneteenth event just recently, and they co-sponsored it with us. Tremendous folks. We'll be talking to some of them later on. This is just the most exciting thing you can possibly do. Next up, we are going to have, looks like we may have the Willow School here somewhere in this line coming up. Hey, it's John Doyle here. We're still at the 4th of July parade. I'm here with John Milligan and Chris Jaramillo. Is that right? I got it. Good. We're from the NAACP. We're going to ask them a couple questions just about the group and about their participation in today's parade. So, John, what's the NAACP doing down here in Norristown today?
Oh, wow. We're doing a lot. So, we're an organization that deals a lot, I guess. People know us as an organization that fights discrimination. But we're also doing a lot in education. We're working with the school district on diversity initiatives in the school district. We're working with the local police departments, helping them close that gap, the trust level between the police community and the community that they're policing. We have health initiatives. We have education initiatives. So we're involved in a lot of areas.
So how did today go for you so far? Like with this experience down here in Norristown, what do you think?
It's hot. It's hot. So this is a great turnout. It's a great turnout. One of the things that we recognize is that the NAACP cannot do it all by ourselves. We need to work with the other groups, the groups that are out here today, and work together to have a bigger impact. And so this is a great opportunity for us to connect with a lot of other groups that are active in Norristown.
That's great. Chris, can you tell me a little bit about your social media presence? Because people may want to find out more about the NAACP or get involved.
Of course. So we are on all platforms. We have an IG, Instagram. We're NAACP Norristown. Our Twitter is at NAACP Norristown. And we have a Facebook page, the Religious News, the Greater Norristown Religious News.
That's great. Yeah, I just became part of that group, of the religious news group. It's great. It's really informative. It's wonderful. So, what do how do you feel today has gone?
I feel like today was a success. I mean, we have a lot of other individuals coming up and asking about us, providing them information, reaching out to other millennials such as myself to get them on board, so that way we can handle these unjust and a lot of these social issues that are affecting us and continuing.
So I want to thank both of you for your time. John, anything you want to add about the NAACP before we go?
Well, just to add, it's important for people like Chris. I mean, for people like myself, we lived in the 50s and the 60s, and we experienced one world, but the world belongs to these guys. And if we're really going to make a difference, we need more people like Chris. We need more young people to join us and help us fight this fight that we're fighting.
So you heard it here. Thanks for your time, and we hope that folks will take the opportunity to check out their website and check out all of their different social media platforms, get in contact with the NAACP, become a part of making a difference both in Norristown and the larger community. And now we have a group called Old Schoolers, the Old Schoolers coming up. They certainly look like they have a rock bent. We'll try and get an interview with them at some point here and tag that into the piece. You can find more information about them at www.oldschoolrocksphilly.com. It's great to see Norristown out celebrating the parade. So, Craig, we got some music folks here, the old schoolers coming up. I have no other information, and I'm sure you're going to interview them at some point. How do you think the parade's going so far?
It's going fantastic. Everybody's having a great time. People look fantastic. I just talked to Miss Liberty Bell and Miss Liberty Bell's team. They're beautiful women. It's just fantastic. I'm loving the energy. I'm loving everything. Maybe I might invest in a shirt out here or something soon, too.
That is a good idea, Craig. So, all right, next up is the Amun-Ra Temple number 158 from Altoona, PA, and in Norristown. They're in Norristown on August 18th, 2015. They're a great group of African-American men making a difference in our town, a service organization doing wonderful stuff.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Craig Lacey, and I'm here with Old School. They just was walking by in the parade. So how you guys doing today?
We're doing pretty good.
So, what is 4th of July about to you?
Celebration of freedom, independence, and everything, and everybody just gets together and celebrate it and have a good time.
Got you. And what are you doing this 4th of July?
We're going to chill out, we're going to celebrate and cook out, and we're going to go to the band shell at Elmwood Park at 1 o'clock to actually see the band Old School perform the best 80s rock and roll ever.
You heard them. 1 o'clock, Elmwood. All right, have a great day and enjoy yourself.
You too. Have a happy 4th.
Happy 4th of July.
Crossing the street here, we have Hank Cisco. Hank is walking across with a big hat on, looking like he's having a good time.
How you doing today, Hank? Happy 4th of July.
Hey, this is great. Norristown came alive today. You know, I want to thank Norristown Police, the fire companies, and the organizers. It's really something. Well, we say little by little, that by and by, 4th of July, and Norristown came alive.
I agree. Wonderful. I agree most definitely, Hank. So what are you doing this 4th of July besides the parade?
Well, what I did is I got flags from the Patriotic Sons of America, and the 1700 block of Powell Street. I put a flag in front of everybody's house.
Right.
And we're going to say that one block at a time, we're going to make Norristown great again.
Yeah, it's one block at a time, like you said. So, is there anything else you would want to tell the viewers?
And I want to thank John Doyle with the Norristown High School, and you and Rock. You do a heck of a job, and my cameraman there. He's one of the students behind the cameras at Norristown High School. And he's going to go in the Marines. He's graduating high school, and I told him I'm going to give him some boxing lessons, okay?
Oh, yeah, Hank used to be in the ring. I didn't know that, though. Congratulations, and thank you for coming out. Norristown's ambassador, Hank Cisco, and have a great day.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Likewise.
I understand Hank Cisco does not have suntan lotion on at this point. We're a little concerned about that. Next up is the Willow School. The Willow School is located right under Theater Horizon on Penn Street. Wonderful place. Keeping an eye on them as they walk their way through a great school here in Norristown, making a real difference, offering summer programs as well as full-day programs. This is the Willow School's bus driving through. Next up, we have the Lulu Dolls. They may be doing a performance here for us. Again, we're having some issues with people getting the performance stuff stopped in the right place. We'll see if that happens. The Lulu Dolls are another group. Hang on a second. We're going to try, and this is the Verity Band, I'm pretty sure. We're going to try and stop them in time. So I want to hand the mic over to Craig.
Well, it looks like they're about to stop and perform, and they are. And that was everything. That was fantastic. Outstanding. Astonishing. Wow. God bless.
The Verdi Band is a stalwart part of Norristown, been playing around here for years. An amazing group. We can see Kenneth Lasky right there, who's been leading that group for a while. There's some other members who are in charge. Ken also runs the middle school Stewart's music program here in Norristown. He's a long-term Norristown alumni, Norristown resident. Beautiful classic car coming down the road. And next up is Five Saints Distillery. That's John, who runs Five Saints Distillery. They make tremendous alcohol here. They have gin, they have vodka, they have white whiskey, all right here on the corner of Green and Main.
But don't forget to drink appropriately.
That's right, Craig. Thank you for reminding me. I was super excited about the alcohol driving past. Next up is Aclamo. Aclamo is our family center for folks who are Latino or Hispanic. It's a great organization, and these are folks who are sort of really helping out. You should find them up on Marshall Street.
Hello, guys. I'm Craig Lacey. I'm here with Miss Liberty Bell and Miss Liberty Bell's team. How are you guys doing this 4th of July?
I'm doing amazing. Same.
So, what's 4th of July all about to you?
4th of July is extremely important to me because it's the birth of our nation and it allows us to represent our freedom and our liberty.
I guess she was just going to say the same thing. And what will you guys do this 4th of July?
This 4th of July, I'm going to be spending with my mother and my little sister, and we're going to be celebrating with our friends.
I'll be spending 4th of July with my family.
All right, and you females look fantastic, and enjoy your day.
Norristown is a community of immigrants and has been for years. We see our burgeoning Latino community here. Tremendous folks making a real difference in Norristown. Make sure you check out Aclamo. They're the folks from Aclamo, again, making a nice bridge for us with our immigrant community here in Norristown. And we're now here in Five Saints Distillery down on, it's Green and Main. Am I correct about that?
Got it, 129 East Main Street.
And so here we are, we're down, this distillery opened up, I guess it's about a year ago?
2 years ago on July 4th, so this is actually our 2-year anniversary.
That's super exciting.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. And a lot of people are having a lot of good fun today on the 4th of July of 2018.
So tell me a little bit about what you folks have here for people to come and have a drink. Like what alcohols are you distilling here in the facility?
Sure. So first of all, we source all local ingredients, corn and rye from Beam Farms. We have 4 spirits right now. We have a slow distilled vodka, which is entirely 100% corn. We have a extra distilled white whiskey, which is a corn and rye mix. We have a savory Tuscan style gin, which is a corn base. And we have a blood orange liqueur, which is also a corn-based product. These are all multi-international award-winning spirits. I'm not bragging, I'm just sharing information. But what people can come here and enjoy is, one, the atmosphere, relax, connect, enjoy, and savor, but also handcrafted cocktails made with these award-winning spirits And you can see some of our bartenders in back here, Heather and Laura, making some of those handcrafted cocktails today. So that's what, and also we have, for those who would prefer, we have Pennsylvania craft beers and Pennsylvania craft wines. So you can hear, when you come here, you're going to experience good times with friends and Five Saints, as we say.
You know, one of the things I would say about my experience with you is that you're really community-based. So, like, you supported my theater company when we did this Juneteenth event just recently. You're always sort of available for people in town. Why that decision? Like, you're a business coming into town. What's making you be so connected to the community?
Yeah, so great question. I think you have to go back to really what Five Saints is all about. And Five Saints is all about community, commitment, and quality. There's a picture of 5 guys up there who essentially dedicated their lives to community, a commitment to all that they did and quality in all that they did. And these are my 5 fathers. And if you go on the website, you'll see why I changed the name from Five Fathers Distilling to Five Saints Distilling. But basically, it's in their spirit. And we realize that, in order to get, you have to give a lot. And we're happy to do that. Folks, my old colleagues, I used to be a pharmaceutical executive, and you wouldn't know that by looking at me now. But they say, Johnny, what are you doing distilling in a firehouse in Norristown? And I truly believe that with life's zigs and zags, it's God's direction to be me basically being distilling in a firehouse in Norristown. We've gotten great spirits right off the bat. People love them. That's fantastic. And I think the true mission is all about helping to rebuild a community that is full of great individuals in a great county and in a great state of Pennsylvania. So that's really what it's all about.
So one more thing. What I want to know first before I do that, how can people find out about you? What's the web address?
FiveSaintsDistilling.com, all spelled out. And then we also have Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
Right. I follow your Instagram. It's beautiful. The photography on there is great. So what are your plans for the future? I know you're doing work on the 2nd and 3rd floor here. Tell me a little bit about that before we go.
Yeah, so from a building perspective, we are redoing the 2nd and 3rd floors. We're digging a pit for the elevator, so there will be an elevator going in and egress. Plans call for a restaurant, casual American Firehouse Fare. There'll be another bar there, and then a rental hall on the 3rd floor that people can rent out for all kinds of private events and what have you, corporate events, what have you. From a spirits perspective, we're coming out with a absinthe Americanier.
Really?
Yes, you can't buy it unless you can pronounce it correctly. Absinthe Americanier.
Yeah, nice.
And then we also have a rum, which is going to be a very unique rum, a flavor that nobody else has done yet, which I'm surprised at. We're very excited about it. We'll release the flavor when we release the rum. And it'll also have a very special name.
You know, John, I just want to say that having tasted, whether or not my underage camera person should know this, having tasted the alcohols, the spirits you produce, it's really spectacular, and unique is really the thing, right? Like, I think that's part of what you do that makes it so exciting. The absinthe sounds like an amazing thing, and what a unique opportunity for people to try that sort of flavor, which is not easy, or certainly was hard to get for a long time.
Raspberry lavender absinthe. It's really, who does that? Deviants. We're a bunch of deviants here. So we deviate. We create very unique and special premium spirits. So, hey, and did you catch the float today? Was it cool?
It was cool. Wonderful. And it was great to see you guys in the parade. Like, it's just fun to have that. So listen, you want to come down to Five Saints. What's the address again, John?
129 East Main Street, Norristown, PA, 19401.
And if you come down to Five Saints, you can get a bottle of their spirits. You can purchase those bottles. You can also purchase those bottles at like local farmers markets. I know you're at Upper Marion.
And liquor stores, PLCB stores.
That's right, at Pennsylvania liquor stores. And I just want to say, if you want to come and have a drink, you can. They have music in here. It's a spectacular place to come. Come on down and check them out. Next up is Help a Single Parent. Help a Single Parent provides financial, educational, and recreational assistance to families in single-parent households who are struggling to support their children while also serving the community. They have about 15 participants in the parade. They've been around since 2006. With CEO Michael Scott noticed a young mother crying as she went to help a child, and they have been doing outreach since then. If you want to help out, you can call 484-213-2291. And now we have Siloam Baptist Church, building faith in God's kingdom right here, walking right past us in Norristown. Norristown is a community deeply rooted in spirituality and faith. A whole series of air-conditioned vehicles driving past, and I'm sorry I don't know who's in those vehicles, but we are glad that they have joined in our 4th of July celebration here in downtown Norristown. The Royal Mix is up next. And right behind the Royal Mix is the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board, an amazing organization. Please go to their website and check out all the stuff that's happening all around Montgomery County. Really incredible.
I just got done talking to Old School and Drumline, both having great times. If you want to see Old School perform, go to Elmwood at 1 o'clock to put on a show for you that you will not be able to deny. Hello, I'm Craig Lacey. I'm here with Gregory Scott. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well, man. How are you?
Fantastic. So, what do you think 4th of July is about to you?
Oh, man, this is a great day to pause and remember and reflect on our country's independence and how great of a country we are. Although we have some differences and it seems like it's such a divisive climate right now, this is a great day to pause and just remember how great it is to live in one of the greatest countries in the country.
Most definitely. So, what are you doing this 4th of July?
This 4th of July, I'm having a few family members over, having a small little cookout. It's the perfect way to celebrate America's independence.
I agree. And what are you here for?
I'm here to come out, show out, give some candy to the kids, and just reflect upon how great our country is.
Awesome. Thank you for everything, and enjoy your 4th of July.
So the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Bureau has really made a difference in getting the word out about the things that are available here in Norristown. Right behind them, we have the Elmwood Park Zoo, masterfully organized and directed by the truly amazing Al Zone, who is here today, and the zoo is one of the co-sponsors of this event, along with the the Norristown Chamber of Commerce and the Norristown Municipal Council. So those three organizations have made this day happen. Check out the Patriotic Trails, check out Destination Golf, check out Montco Arts. All of those things can be found at the Valley Forge Tourism and Convention Board's website, which you'll see below here on the screen. Lots of folks don't realize just how much there is in Norristown. Here in front of us right now, looks like the kids from the Royal Mix. I anticipate we're going to see some kind of performance here, and so here we go. And so we have again the Royal Mix just passing us by, and then the Valley Forge Visitors and Convention Bureau. You can see the zoo's mascot right there, and the mascot of the Convention Bureau. Hey, Craig, what do you think about the Elmwood Park Zoo?
Fantastic, man. They have one of the very few animals. I heard they're going extinct, giraffes, so we have a very rare animal. But yeah, Elmwood Zoo is a great zoo. It's great for families, and they got great animals, all kinds of things.
We just finished a Hank Cisco show about the Elmwood Park Zoo. They have a leopard exhibit that was designed by the guys who do Animal Kingdom. So it's really beautiful, really interesting. In addition, the zoo has the giraffe, which you can feed, I think, and you can also actually feed the bison at the zoo now.
You know, I haven't been there since like 5 years, so feel free, Elmwood, to give me a voucher. Craig Lacey, 2121.
I'm confident, Craig, we can get you down there. Maybe we'll have you perform or something there. That'd be a great way for them to build some business. They love that stuff. Norristown NASD TV will be doing a children's show in association with Elmwood Park Zoo next year. We're going to be going down and sort of demonstrating stuff with them. So there you go. We have the Convention Bureau, the Elmwood Park Zoo. Hey, we're here now with Al Zone, who sort of is the master of the Elmwood Park Zoo. We want to talk to him a little bit. First of all, I want to say thank you for sponsoring. We're one of the co-sponsors of today's event. What made you decide to be a part of this?
Well, we have to be a part of it. I'm born and raised in Norristown. The zoo's in Norristown. I'm Norristown first, so it's all about Norristown. I have to be a part of it.
So tell me a little bit about some of the attractions folks can see during the summer at the zoo.
Sure. So we have our Jaguar exhibit, voted best Jaguar exhibit in the country. Trail of the Jag just opened up last year. Amazing exhibit, 4 Jaguars in there. Ocelot, Jagarundi, it's an amazing attraction. We also have the Zipline course, Treetop Adventures, which is, we're the only zoo in the state where you zip over animals. It's pretty cool. We also have the Bird of Paradise, and you hand feed giraffe every day. What better than that?
Yeah, and I was over recording for a Hank Cisco show you did, which people can watch. You can watch by searching The Hank Cisco Show, and then if you just type in Al Zone in a search in YouTube, and you'll hear a little bit about the zoo and see some video. But I was over there. The Jaguar exhibit is spectacular, and you said something about folks from Animal Kingdom doing design work.
Yeah, so our donor, Sharon Danella, is the second largest contributor to Disney's Make-A-Wish. So she was able to hire Disney's architects to create our exhibit. It's unbelievable. They were out for about 2 years to design it, and it's the best Jaguar exhibit in the country.
And if kids come through, there's also a petting zoo sort of environment, isn't there?
We have a barn in the zoo. It's been there for many years. In fact, Don Kimmel, who just passed away, a former board member of the zoo, helped bring the barn to the zoo. It's a full petting zoo. We have sheep in there, donkeys, and goats. It's great.
And the other thing I noticed while I was there is there's playground space all over the zoo, and that was spectacular. I mean, there's that music place, the percussion place.
Percussion garden. Also, Mr. Kimmel, very instrumental in the zoo's history. Put the playground in 2000 when his son passed away. It's a great space. One entrance in, one entrance out, very safe for the kids. It's a lot of fun.
So tell me a little bit about the 4th of July and Al Zone. So what's your celebration like today?
So I'm all about Norristown. And, it was great seeing the football program, the basketball program in the parade. I'm a graduate of Norristown High School. It's great to see the parade here on Main Street. We were happy to come down and set up the kids zone. We have moon bounces, animals, DJ, which is awesome. We were just named first autistic center for a zoo in the entire world. Not even in the country, in the entire world. Our DJ Brian has been great with us. A student from Norristown also has autism. Just a great connection. It's just about the kids, the families, having a good time and enjoying the town.
That's great. Thanks so much for your support of today's parade. How can people find out more about the zoo?
ElmwoodParkZoo.org is the best way to find it out. We have our wine safari coming up in a couple weeks, beginning of August. A lot of things you can do. Easy to search. Just search zoos in PA. We're the first one to pop up.
That's great. Thanks so much for your time and congratulations. Have a great day. And next up is Point Pest Control. Thank you for participating in the parade today. That's a surprise.
Hello, I'm Craig Lacey right here with Myers Drug and Medical Supplies. How you guys doing this 4th of July?
Awesome. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July. We're doing great.
Fantastic, fantastic. So what are you guys out here doing today?
we're trying to show off some of the supplies that we have. We're beautiful downtown Norristown. Been here since 1865, trying to just show people what we have.
Okay, so what is your plans for this 4th of July?
What is my, what?
Your plans.
Oh, 4th of July, after we finish this up, showing people off our stuff, going to have a cookout.
Take a dip in the pool.
Man.
Much needed.
Yes, most definitely, especially in this heat. If anybody wants more information about your drugstore, how could they contact you?
Well, we're at 328, 330 DeKalb Street. They can stop in. Phone number 610-272-0637. And we have, yeah, that's it.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you guys and happy 4th of July. God bless. Oh, man.
Next up, we have the Uptown String Band. The Uptown String Band coming to us from Langhorne in Bucks County. Craig, if you want to talk them in, I'm going to make sure they stop so we can record them.
Here they come as we speak. It's a great day out here. How you feeling, Ramir?
Feeling great today.
My cameramen are out here. They working hard in this heat, man. Hard. They better get like the best grades ever for this. And we have right now a fox and a bull. I think that's what it is. And what we have coming up next is the Uptown String Band. And it looks like they're going to be playing some music. So I'm going to stop talking and let you guys enjoy.
And it looks like we're going to be wrapping up our parade portion of the day. So we hope you had a great time. We're going to be spending some more time here. Craig and I are going to wander through the crowd with our crew, Ramir Wiggins, Cheyenne Giddens, and Kamir McFadden. And we're going to spend some time interviewing some folks, finding out some more about the events and celebrating the 4th of July here in Norristown.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Craig Lacey. We're here at the 4th of July parade with the man that started it all, Chris. How you doing today?
All right, Craig. How are you doing?
Fantastic. So what is 4th of July all about to you?
For me, it's a great opportunity to come out and celebrate America's birthday and get the whole community involved, from the little guys, the little babies, all the way up to your seniors. Get the bands involved at the schools, the professionals, and everybody to come out and celebrate and be a community together.
Got you, got you. So what are you doing this 4th of July after the parade?
Actually, I'm celebrating my daughter's birthday. She's 13 today, and she gave up her morning to help send off the marchers in the parade. So we'll just go home tonight, have a little barbecue, watch some fireworks, and sing happy birthday.
Well, shout out to your daughter, man. That's a real trooper. Happy birthday, 13. They grow up so fast, honestly, but who am I to talk? Let me see. What else were you happy of the outcome of the parade?
Overall, yeah. I mean, it's the first year with the new parade route. We need some kinks to work out. We definitely have a lot of ideas in the to-do list for next year on how to improve things. Right. But, you know, we started off a few minutes late, but pretty much ended up on time. The performers were great. It seemed like you saw a lot of smiles and so forth. And the big thing is when you organize a parade is you try and evenly distribute the musical groups and the performing groups. So it's fun for the audience and for the performers. It's not work.
I agree, because you don't want like two bands right next to each other and you can't even understand what each of them are saying or playing. So most definitely. So this is the guy that's the reason why we're here, the reason why we're doing everything. So to everybody viewing, shout out to this man. If there's any more information, or if somebody wants to help with the parade next year, how can they contact you?
Absolutely. In fact, we're going to reset the clock this week. We have 365 days. The Chamber website, we're going to have sign-ups on there for volunteers, for groups, for people, vendors who want to come down. And we're hoping to grow the block party and the parade next year and have everybody come out and have a good time. So what we'll do is, first thing we'll do is we'll email all the groups participating this year, all the vendors that came out this year, and start there. Then we'll have sign-ups online.
Awesome. Well, on that note, happy 4th of July and enjoy your day and your daughter's birthday.
How you doing? Hello! Come on down, see us!
Hey, John Doyle here. We're at the 4th of July parade and block party, and we're here with some folks who have set up a tent. They're from the Democratic Socialists of Montgomery and Bucks County. We just want to find out a little bit about them. Can you tell us a little bit about your group?
Hi, my name's Jack. I'm from Bucksmont DSA. We're part of the Democratic Socialists of America. Our signature issue right now, I would say, is Medicare for all. We want universal health care in the United States, funded by the government, remove the profit motive and the private insurance companies from the equation entirely, and give quality health care to all people.
So some folks get scared when they hear the word socialist, right? What is your response to folks who get some trepidation about that word?
Sure, definitely. I think a lot of people through history have misused the word socialist. To us, socialism simply means democracy applied to the economy. So instead of having a top-down hierarchical workplace, we'd have democratic workplaces where workers would have much more say in production and distribution of goods and services.
That sounds super exciting. So you guys decided to come out here on the 4th of July. How's the day been going for you so far?
Really well. We're getting a lot of interest, and it's great to be here in Norristown today. I mean, you guys put on a great block party.
Super cool. So thank you for your time. How can folks get in touch with you if they're watching this on our YouTube channel?
Yeah, definitely. Go to our Facebook page. For one, you can go to facebook.com/Bucksmont Socialism. That's BUX. Also follow us on Twitter at Bucksmont DSA.
That's great. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you have a great day. Happy 4th of July.
Hello, I'm Craig Lacey right here with Angela Myers, and I'm going to ask her a couple questions about the theater horizon. How you doing this 4th of July?
I'm doing really, really well. It's a little hot out here, but it's nice. It's a lot of people. It's great.
It most definitely is. Like, I'm sweating right now, literally. But to me, to you, what's 4th of July?
What's 4th of July? 4th of July is a time to celebrate, but also a time to think about what the 4th of July is really about. And to be with people, to be with the people that you love, to celebrate with the people that you love, but then and to really come out here and be with your community, but then still also thinking about history and what you can do now and what it means to us now.
That was a great answer. Oh my gosh, she went in. She hit me with some historical left and right. But anyways, what is Theater Horizon doing here?
So we're the professional theater company here in Norristown. We do 6 shows a year, and we also have a pretty large education program. So we have after-school drama clubs, Saturday classes, we work within the schools, we have summer camp, we have a really great lineup of shows coming next year, including The Color Purple. And if you live or work here in Norristown, you can get free tickets. So all you have to do is call. We have a Norristown Neighbors program. All you have to do is call the theater and say, I would like to come to the show on Friday night at 8 o'clock. And if we have those tickets available, you come to the show for free. So it's free for people that live here in Norristown and $10 for people that work here in Norristown.
Okay, honestly, if you live in Norristown, you live here, and you ain't going there for free, you crazy. You're crazy. Anyways, do you have any upcoming shows?
So our first show of next season is the Laramie Project. we'll be celebrating the 20th anniversary of the things that happened around Matthew Shepard. And then right after that, we've got The Color Purple, which is a really great musical. We're the regional premiere, so if you know The Color Purple, even if you don't know The Color Purple, you should. So you should come and see it.
She's definitely right. Definitely. Let me see. If anybody wants more contact information or they want to come to the theater, where is it exactly?
So it is literally right around the corner from where we are right now. So if you're right up the block from the intersection of Main Street and DeKalb. It's the old Bell Telephone building. So if you know where that is, you know where we are. And you can also go to our website, www.theaterhorizon.org, or call the theater. It's 610-283-2230, or you can Google it.
That was awesome. Thank you, Angela. Happy 4th of July. Hello, I'm Craig Lacey here with Dwayne. How you doing this 4th of July?
I'm doing great, thank you.
So, what does 4th of July mean to you?
4th of July is a celebration of freedom and people of all types and coming together in a wonderful place to live.
I agree, most definitely. So after this parade, what are your plans for the 4th of July?
What is our plans for it? Well, we're here with our church in a booth, and so we're going to be here for the whole time. Then afterwards, I think we're going to go eat some hamburgers.
Isn't it there's no better way to do it than eat and relax. So what are you guys doing here for the church?
Well, we are a church that welcomes diversity and individuals, and believe that God has created each person special and wonderfully. And so we're a small group of people, but we're involved in social justice and reaching out into the community and trying to make this a better place to live and trying to make Norristown and West Norton a better place to live.
Well, that's beautiful. And you know what they say, the little things matter in life, and that's what people overlook. But most definitely, I agree with everything that you said. If there's any way people want to contact you or even stop by the church, how could they get that information?
Well, we are at 1700 West Main Street, right up the street in Norristown, and they can contact us at Ascension Church, which is website is ascensionucc at comcast.net.
Awesome. So is there anything else you would like to add?
Keep celebrating.
Awesome. God bless and have a great 4th of July. Hello, I'm Craig Lacey here with Norristown cheerleader. How are you doing on this magnificent 4th of July?
I'm hot.
Same. I'm drenched too. So what does 4th of July mean to you?
Food, fireworks, and food.
Food, fireworks, and food. So are you going to get into food, fireworks, and food after this parade?
Hell yeah.
It's all good. We can bleep that out. And if anybody wants to know about Norristown's cheerleading, want to contact, want to get on a team or something like that, how could they do that?
Facebook, or you could talk to one of us, in school or just out in the community. Yeah, like the internet and like just around and like events, like community events.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I took the mic from her like 5 times. If y'all didn't hear that, if y'all want more information about Norristown cheerleaders, go up to Norristown Areas High School or go to norristownarea.highschool.com and contact the cheerleading coach. I'm Craig Lacey, talking to Norristown's cheerleader very own. Take care. Have a great day. Happy 4th of July.
Hey, how are you? We're here at TimShel Coffee, their little tent set up out front here for the 4th of July. I'm here with Ellie. She's one of the owners of the place. We're going to find out a little bit about TimShel and what they're doing today. So you guys just moved into Norristown recently?
We've been here actually for 2 years, but our coffee shop has just opened about 3 months ago.
So tell me a little bit about the coffee shop here on Norristown.
Well, it's designed to be a community hangout. We really want to be the place that people in Norristown want to go to. And so we want to get feedback from customers to see how we can make it more for people of Norristown. Feel free to hang out in the coffee shop. You don't need to buy anything. It's a place to hang out and meet.
That's great. So, and you're like a full-service coffee shop, right? So.
Yeah, we have bagel sandwiches. We have a whole bunch of bagel spreads. We have baked goods. any type of coffee drink you can imagine, we have it. We're just maybe you're more run-of-the-mill coffee shop, but we've got all the good standards.
Yeah, my daughter yesterday, we stopped by and she got that brie and peach sandwich or something.
Yes.
Holy mackerel, she loved it. So really good. Yeah, the sandwiches are really fascinating. It's not just sort of simple fare, it's sort of creatively designed. So tell me a little bit about these T-shirts.
So before I opened the coffee shop, I had this idea for the T-shirt, and some people, maybe my mom, didn't really get it and didn't really like it, but it's just a weird play on words. I think one thing very unique about Norristown is we say Norristown and not Norristown, so I just wanted to have that inside joke played out on a shirt. So it says Nar is town, and there's a Norwal on it, which kind of has a similar sound name. And a part of the reason why I chose Norwals was because unicorns are so in right now, so I figured having a horn on a whale is probably pretty cool too.
That's great. So people can pick these shirts up at your location, right?
Yeah, so $15. We have anywhere from extra small to 4XL.
Wow, okay. All right, that's a big spread. All right. So tell me about the name of the coffee shop.
So TimShel comes from my favorite book, East of Eden, and the part of the book that it's based off of is this debate on how a part of the Bible is translated. And so basically it's just saying that we all have a choice to do good, and no matter what kind of traits we're born with, or no matter how hard of a situation we are in, we can always choose to do good. So it's just a nice little reminder for us to try to do good with the coffee shop.
Yeah, that's great, and I can't say how much that means to me that that's part of what you're trying to build in the community. So listen, can you tell us your hours, and then I'm going to let you get back to work.
Sure, thanks. So we're open from Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., and then on the weekends we're open from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m.
So if you haven't learned enough about TimShel here during this segment, you can go to NASD TV on YouTube. We were at their location twice and shot the Eagle's Eye. We've got interviews, lovely stuff in there. Please come down and have some coffee or just spend some time. Thanks so much.
All right, thank you so much, John. Thanks, NST TV.
I was making up my own word.
Hello, I'm Craig Lacey here with these two ladies, and they got a little tent up. So, can you explain to us what this is that you guys have right here?
Yes, we are with the Norristown Preservation Society, and we're working on restoring old historic Selma Mansion in Norristown.
And we're here to raise money because we need a lot of help.
Got you. So, what does 4th of July mean to you?
Spending time with family, thankful for those who served and helped make us free.
Free.
So, what are you guys doing this 4th of July besides this?
Going home to a family barbecue.
Barbecuing and with the family. This is what it's all about, family.
Wow, you guys are the first people that said barbecue. Everybody else said pool. So,
It's not up yet.
So what is this about?
It's about raising funds to keep a house that's so important to history in this area, the history of Norristown.
It was started in the late 1700s by the Porters, and then it just went from family member to family, from the Knox to the last residents there were the Fornances. So, and it has history. Washington's been there, Mary Todd Lincoln, her family was one of them. So you'll have to come in and film.
Oh, wow, look at that. I know Norristown has a lot of historical landmarks, and a lot of people...
Like, I would love to do something with the prison, save the prison, some of the old buildings on DeKalb Street. Well, there's a lot to save here. Instead of building, let's save and redo it, refurbish.
I agree, most definitely. People just worry about the future and don't really care about the past, and it's really unfortunate. So, if they want to donate money, is there like a GoFundMe also that they can go to?
There's a PayPal account at paselmamansion@aol.com, and they can donate right through there.
We appreciate it, we really do.
Okay, hopefully, I hope you guys get some money, and happy 4th of July.
What do you think about today at the 4th of July?
I'm actually surprised about the outcome. It's great to see the town out here supporting each other because it's not a lot of that out here. So to see all this is great to see.
Yeah, and who are you here with? Like, what are you guys doing?
I'm actually here representing Starving Artists. You feel me? They out here, young men making great music for the future people. So look them up, Starving Artist Entertainment on Instagram, and make sure you shout them out. Just listen.
Hello, I'm Craig Lacey here with Harry Nugent. Ask him a couple questions about the Christ Church. How you doing today?
Very good. A little hot, but enjoying the shade here.
Most definitely. Trust me, I'm drenched myself. So, what is 4th of July all about to you?
It's all about family, friends, celebrating our independence, and having fun.
Most definitely. I couldn't agree any more. So, after the parade, what are your plans for the rest of the day?
Well, I was a volunteer with other Christ Church members, and we marched the whole route. So I think I'm going to cool out and eat a little something, and maybe go to the park though for some music tonight. Yeah.
I can't blame you for that. So, if anybody wants more information about the church, how could they get to it? Like a website, phone number?
They do have a website. They're on Facebook also. Christ Church. Well, just Google Christ Church Norristown. Yeah, Noble and Marshall Streets. What do they call it? The corner of community and connection. Yeah, they're really involved in the community, and we were involved in the community today.
What's up, guys? I'm Craig Lacey here with upcoming basketball player Deron. How you doing this 4th of July?
Good.
So, what's 4th of July about to you? Partying. Free independence also. What are you doing this 4th of July?
Partying.
Partying. All right, little man. Have some fun and enjoy yourself.
How's the day gone today, Craig?
It went fantastic. A successful parade. Everybody's having fun. Everybody's enjoying themselves. To everybody watching and everybody viewing, we love you guys. Thank you for all the support, and have a great 4th of July.
Hey, Craig, if folks want to hear more from you, how can they do that? How can folks get more Craig Lacey?
Well, you can go on my Instagram at official CeeLowe, CeLowe, or search me up on Twitter at official CeeLowe, CeLowe. I hope you know how to spell official because it's kind of easy. And anything else? SoundCloud, CeeLowe, C.E.L.O.W.E. It's a little tricky because it's an acronym, but anyways, if you want to reach me, reach out to my social medias, just like I said, and have a great 4th of July. I'll be looking forward to anybody who wants to contact me.
And now, if Shan's going to follow us do this crazy business we're going to try and do, Shan, just keep me in the shot. So we're having a great time here today. Sorry for the sunglasses, but my eyes are going to get blown out here. I'm going to bring over Hakeem Jones, a member of council, wants to say a few words to the crowd out there before we sign off. Hakeem, come on over.
Hey, happy 4th of July, everybody. Amazing event today. First, I just want to say thank you. The Norristown Chamber of Commerce took this event on full swing. They've recruited and reached out. I think today is a perfect representation of what our community is. Most diversity you'll see anywhere. Thank you to the school district for bringing their numerous athletic teams, their marching band, their social clubs. Thank you to the religious church community. Thank you to our union, our labor and trades. Thank you to our musicians and our bands from all over. Most importantly, thank you to Public Works, our municipality, our code department, everybody who's worked really hard around the clock to get this thing ready and up and running. Last but not least, thank you to council, council president, and the rest of the group that made a decision to partner with the Norristown Chamber of Commerce. So overall, amazing day, amazing event. The diversity is like never seen before, and we look forward to doing this for years to come. Thank you, Eagle News, for the coverage.
And that's all. We're wrapping it up. Have a great 4th of July. Be safe at the barbecues. And everybody just be safe, man. 2018 has been a crazy year. A lot of innocent lives were taken away and stuff like that. So I just want to let everybody know, if nobody loves you, I love you. So take care. Have a great time. And is there anything else you would add, Mr. Doyle?
Just want to say, tune into NASD TV, Comcast 28, Verizon 45. You can see Craig from the past on our YouTube channel, NASD TV Archives, and also on NASD TV John Doyle, where you can get all the news about the Norristown community and the Norristown High School community. We're trying to bridge that gap between high school and Norristown itself. trying to make the community grow that way. So if you're interested there, if you want to see other programming, just go to our Instagram, NASDTV, or our Twitter feed at NASDTV to find out more about what we're doing. Craig, I'm sweating a lot, so I'm going to get off of this podium. We're going to say goodbye.
All right. Peace out. Enjoy yourself. Happy 4th of July. And say some food for me at these cookouts.